Good morning, everybody. Let me invite you to take your seats, and Bob tells me we ought to get this show on the road. My name is George Strawn. I'm a NSF detailee to the NITRD program, so I get to take about 2 minutes to make sure you know what NITRD is. NITRD, Networking and Information Technology Research and Development, which is a 22-year-old interagency program, first authorized by Congress in '91 to enhance the coordination of the IT research programs across the federal government. We have close to 20 federal agencies who are members of the program. We have about a dozen coordination groups that meet on a monthly or sometimes more, sometimes less schedule to promote the coordination and mutual activities in various sub-areas of IT research and development. This particular group called FASTER, which I was one of the originators of when I was NSF CIO, close to it 10 years ago. It actually is an acronym that I won't bore you with. The essence of the FASTER activity is as a bridge between research and development and faster uptake by the federal government of the new IT goods and services that are developed by research and development. Of course, at least in part of federal activity. Anyway, NSF is our host and has been since '95, and we have what's called the NCO, the National Coordination Office, which provides people like my good colleagues here at this table, Floyd and Nikia and others, who provide the glue that sticks together the various agency reps, such as Bob, although Bob used to be one of us in the inner sanctum at the NCO as well. In any event, we provide the coordination services to make sure that we well use the time of the busy agency people who do this coordination activity as a night job in addition to their day jobs. So I have the pleasure for the last several years of serving as the director of the National Coordination Office, which makes me co-chair of the Interagency NITRD Committee, which is a subcommittee of one of the big NSTC, National Science and Technology Committees, downtown, run by the Office of Science and Technology Policy, and that's the office to which this organization formally reports. So now you know probably more than you needed to, but a little bit about our organizational structure. As I say, I'm very pleased to welcome you to this important activity. I guess I'll tell you just one quick story. This has been on my mind, this subject has been on my mind since the '80s. When on an airplane trip, I happened to sit next to a blind gentleman, and we struck up a conversation. And at that time, command lines were just going out and graphic user faces were just coming in. And he opined that this was a step backwards as far as sightless people went, because they'd been very comfortable with the command line interfaces, and now they had to learn a whole new way of doing business. Well, I guess we're still at that, aren't we? Of how do we make our various IT accessible to all citizens, not just some. And I'm looking forward to your results as we pursue that area today. And thank Bob for his leadership in getting this thing going. And it's at this point my great pleasure to introduce Clayton Lewis, who is at least in part at the University of Colorado Boulder, although I think he has some other affiliations he'll tell us about. Clayton, welcome, and take it away.